Oh, cool. This is great. What can I do to improve our relationship?
Listen.
What?
Listen. We fought over cheese last night. You took the cheese off of my lasagna and you pissed me off because you didn't listen to me. And you think you're being cheeky when you're not listening to me. No, be cheeky in other places and just listen to me.
Okay.
Ooh, what did you learn from this video and its responses that scared you or shocked you the most?
What shocked me the most, there was two things. One, I was surprised at how supportive a lot of people, friends and family especially,
Oh my
were
gosh.
very supportive about it. And they said that the video was like very us. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was also, sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
No, I was just thinking about your mom. Your mom was like, oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was also shocked by, there's some racist fucking people out there.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for shielding me against the racist comments. Because,
Yeah.
like, I don't have time for it. I'm a black woman. I get exhausted
You
easily. Yeah. Shh, don't tell nobody. But, like, I get exhausted from it. And I was like, oh, man. Like, you've been nice about, like, I'm not going to tell you a racist comment that'll ruin your day.
No, not worth it.
I enjoy what we are. I never think about like the outside aesthetic because it's like, this is what we are. This is why we're in this relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not in this to please anyone else other than us.
Yeah, or we're also not in it to displease people. There are a lot of people who take it personally in a way that I'm just like, fuck you, who are you?
That's really funny, the idea. Just like, I think it's a funny idea of like people who are like, no, I'm getting married to displease people. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know, too much energy.
Oh, this is my favorite question so far.
Uh-oh.
What's your secret go-to weapon to cheering me up that I'm not aware that you're using?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to your mom. Handies. There. We have sex. We're married. These
Yeah.
are fine things. Yeah, it's sex stuff.
Sex stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, when you can't sleep, what do I do?
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's just do
All right.
that. My family's gonna watch this.
Yeah, when you can't sleep.
Oh my God.
Is that sex?
Don't.
It's what I do. Ooh. Who do you think is truly funnier, like straight up funnier, and why?
That's such a subjective question.
I know, answer it.
Such a dick. Yeah, I mean, you're more the showman for sure. I think we're funnier in different ways. You're
Who's funnier?
funnier. Are you happy? You're funnier.
I think you're funny. I think.
Yeah, that's not what the question was.
I know.
The question was who's funnier. You're funnier. I think most people would agree. You are funnier.
I feel like it's a day-to-day thing. I feel like there's days where I'm like, I don't want to be funny. I'm too busy being angry because I'm a lady and a woman and have invisible disabilities.
And I'm like, why are you muttering that to yourself around the apartment?
I know. Like, I think I definitely have my days where I'm just like, I hate the world because it's awful.
Yeah, well, we all have our bad days, but when the time comes to bring it, you are always able to bring. I've never seen you fail to bring it. You are immensely talented, and you are also like the only person who doesn't see yourself as immensely talented. And it's a little frustrating at times.
Well, you and I have talked about it. It has everything to do with like the way I'm often represented, and by I'm speaking about like intersectional women, women of color, is there's not a space for me. And so it's like really hard to enjoy it if you're just running the marathon. Like you don't want to look around and see the trees, no matter how beautiful it is, because you're like, this marathon, and I started half an hour late because they made me. Like, it's really hard.
You know.
So thank you. Like it
I know what I signed up for, and
Yeah.
I know as your husband, it is absolutely my job to remind you of how amazing you are. I think the advantage of being married to you is I do get to see it. And as your husband, it is absolutely my job to try to let you see what I see.
I have so many questions off of that. Well, all right, I was going to go for it,
let's
but
do it.
I think the question I have is like, I still, and we've talked about this, is like, I think it's just so hard because it's like, I married a white man, and you have a white...
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, you're the white guy. And it's an interesting experience because we're doing the same things.
Mm.
And I guess my question for you is like, do you think that impacts like the visual, like who is funnier? Because like I've had to fight harder.
I don't know. I think that's like a whole different documentary. I don't know if that's like something that can be answered with a quip.
No, that's why I tried to take another card.
Yeah.
It's not an easy answer because it's the thing we keep talking about. We talk about all the time.
Yeah, but I'm limited in different ways, less visible ways.
Yes.
I'm limited more by economics.
Yeah, I know.
I have a lot of visibility as a straight white guy, for sure. There's no denying that, and anyone who denies, But I have been limited in that my access to certain avenues has been limited by my finances. It's not, like I said, it's not even it's not apples and oranges. It's like apples and race cars. They're different.
Why would you compare apples to race cars?
Yeah.
No, it's a question. That's why I was like going to move on because I was like, this is like, because I've asked this a ton of times. I was like, it's because it's the thing that makes me like, once I feel like we've come to a solid negotiation, then I'm like, baby time. It's the like, what will it be like for you to have a son that would be viewed as black? Like, and it like that's the
Or daughter.
Or daughter.
Or daughter.
Specifically in the climate we live in.
A son is it's I hate to say it, dangerous. It is dangerous. It's one of the many reasons I'm very, I try to support as many causes as I can because I see the writing on the wall and I see what's going on in the country and
You mean Black Lives Matter?
Well, Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ rights, all of that stuff. Because we don't know what our kid's going to be, but I want them to have the same access and rights and everything that you or I have, especially me.
Especially me. You or me?
No, I get it. I get it. I'm a straight white guy. I have a lot going for me in society, and I don't see any reason why.
Sorry, it's one of those things. I know that's like, you're saying that as fact. Oh man, as a black woman, every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, it hurts. It'll never stop hurting a little bit. I have
a lot of agency in society, and I think, if we have a kid if we have a biracial trans kid, I want them to be able to do all the same things I'm able to do. I would, and I do. I do my best to do what I can.
Yeah, I was like, don't you white splain to me. I was like, I do everything I can. I was like, don't make me talk about your white fragility.
I'm trying as best I can, and that's something that I can help with to an extent, and I'll always, that I'm always going to be.
I know,
there for you.
and I tried to explain to somebody. I was like, yeah, just because I'm a black woman who identifies with being black and a woman doesn't mean I know sometimes the one night I cornered you and I was like, have you dealt with your white fragility? And you're like, no. I was like, all right, that's all the answer I wanted at 11 p.m. on a Sunday. I don't know why. But that's when I was in
when you
rage.
knew you married right.